13 years with the United States Geological Survey as a research ecology that I am not stuffy because I'm a field biologist and we run into ticks and snakes and poison ivy and thunderstorms. And if you got a bad attitude, it's just going to make it worse. So I learned a long time ago not to mention speaking boats and flipping them on highways. And seriously, bears stealing your lunch. I mean, I've seen it all, and I love it. It's what made me who I am today. I'm that geeky guy whose dog's name is Tributary. Just yell Trib. My little boy's name is Lake. That's because that's all I could get his mom to agree to. So, with that said, you'll definitely see that I hope you'll see that I've got an absolute passion for water. If I'm not right here working with you all, you can guarantee there's a fly rod in my truck and that I'm going to go chase something, some kind of fish. West Virginia has 32, roughly depending on who you talk to, 32,000 miles of streams, 9,000 named. So that is where I come in, is West Virginia Save Nasty water. You're going to see that low pH, so it's going to be more of the reddish and yellows. Versus that if you've got more of a neutral or basic, it's going to be that green. So the way that you're going to figure this out is slide that in there. And then see your sense. So that's why I had wore a white t-shirt, because you don't want to alter the temperature with the sky. So you want to hold it up to this white t-shirt, River Valley, all this industry and whatnot, before scrapers or scrubbers or whatever, and they would put in nasty chemicals into the sky, and then the rain molecules, and so we'd had acid rain. We had one of the lowest ever recorded pHs of rain in this state. In Wheeling, West Virginia, 2.7. You're talking peel paint off, and it was all because of the Ohio River and these scrubbers. We've cleaned up that act. Snow's the biggest detriment to the Mon National Forest. Like, you think you get up into the Mon National Forest and you're in Pristineville, right? I've got a stream right there that we're treating with lime in the headwaters, and they're actually on the Scenic Highway 150. If you've ever been up through there, like up a snowshoe, whatnot. There, if you go up there and pay attention, you'll see in the gullies that there's big dump trucks full of limestone, like where they've dumped the limestone in there, and they're trying to put that alkalinity, which we're getting ready to test. It's my segue. They're trying to put that alkalinity into the upper portions of the headwaters, because the snow, you get 4 foot of 4 pH snow that slowly melts, time releases, it's eating all the alkalinity up in the Mon National Forest. And they don't really have a lot of limestone. I have no limestone where I live, so we're going to want to put it to the 0. And so I want to show you where the 0 is. It's not down here, it's not this pusher, it's right here. So that's right. Hold that so you've got a reference. And now you're going to push this in, and you've heard of lead foot, well, you can have a lead thumb, so be really cautious because you only want to drop 1 drop in. And then swirl it. And nothing happens. So that's telling me that my speculation that a high alkalinity is going to be there.
Right. So do you just...
So 1 drop swirl, I'll let somebody hold that.
At a time?
Yeah, I'll let somebody hold
until
that.
You get back to that.
And so if you think you've got to the...
Let me see your color.
There it is.
That looks purple.
Oh, that looks very close.
When
you get the sun on it, that is perfect.
Yeah, your endpoint is
Obviously, that
definitely
would
more
be the
perfect.
endpoint.
So it's not one...
Very close. So I'd go ahead and take a
Take a
measurement.
Take a minute.
Big, but you can definitely see, like...
Yeah, it's really interesting to see the difference.
Yeah. Which that's my scientists coming
Yeah.
out and like experimenting even when I'm not. So,
We'll probably remember it more now because...
Crazy stories about what you're adding. This one's set up already, and I'll make sure that you're golden that you want. Water quality is good, the more bugs. So what you want to do is what's known as the benthic boogie, or the substrate shuffle. You want to make sure that you're kicking stuff up, not necessarily in, let the water do that. Make sure you're not kicking stuff out. I've seen it usually taught to where you just do this. That's fine, but you can kind of push stuff out. So I like to just take my heel, stir stuff up, because
Somebody went way up there. Louis went, hey, Brina,
You might want to go up there and join Billy way up there. We cross the creek and go up there and help Billy went up way upstream.
Amazing. Is that it right there? Yeah. He said if they're real embedded, not level. He was on the list, was it? Leeches, did you say?
They stink,
That
yeah.
looked like I
Leeches?
Yeah.
Black leeches?
Conversation about leeches and bloodsuckers the other day.
Yeah.
Highly tolerant
Around
bugs
here?
right there.
Right, yeah.
You know,
They
I've never found one in my, and I'll tell you for 5 years doing this job, I've never. I had this little boy, his name was Jonathan, he was like 5 years old. He was jumping out. I was getting, and then crawl out, start pumping their wings up full of blood, and then they've got to let them dry. It takes a little bit, and then they become what you saw right there, which you can. Yeah, so then you'll find this exuvia is what it is when they leave back their old body. So yeah, then they become that. So that's the hatch. They become a fly, terrestrial. So now as a fly fisherman or woman, I'm going to be throwing a dry fly that mimics the adult versus this is a nymph stage.
And officially either one, right?
Oh yeah.
And you will adapt your thing to the season. So if you put that thing on too early in the season, the fish will.
This is a good pattern year round, but one of the most fun fly fishing experience in the world is catching them on dries because you're literally throwing your line out with a fly that's going to mimic the adult version. And when it hits the water,
Or they'll even jump out.
yeah, I've seen brookies come up out like,
It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Can we dump these now?
yes.
And that was just this afternoon.
You done? You can be done.
This morning,
I don't blame you.
we did some testing for like.
Want it washed?
Glenn, you want to
want
see our
to get
tray?
it out? You got
Want to see our tray?
Yeah, we're going to combine them. Okay. You can,
So dump these right
yeah, save the bugs. I'm going to pass these around and you all can feel free to explore. I'm going to kind of let you be for a second. I'm going to count these bugs because I definitely want to get a score on this creek so that you all can have a pre-pipeline or hopefully at least have it
Yes,
Fight to pipe
have it
down.
for future
for future,
reference.
yes.
baseline.
So what these are just little magnifying boxes. The way that they adjust to your vision is you can move them both together or apart, and that'll allow you to see some stuff in better detail. So why not throw a big old stonefly in here? So this is your most sensitive bug. It's really good that we
Got
found
a lot
them.
of them. A lot of them.
But if
Yeah,
you,
we did.
a lot of times, and if you could, a lot of times, it's all about diversity. It's fine to have a midge, it's fine to have a worm, it's fine to have some bad bugs, but you want to have a lot of diversity. And as you see on your scoring sheet here, you'll see that there's gray boxes. Those gray boxes coordinate with these, telling you that there's more than one species or could be. So you want to, and this is where people will get kind of turned off. And I know Tim, who's my senior picture of it, but the one thing you're going to be able to see is that these two are not the same species. I'm going to pass the big boy around again. Right here.
That big worm's escaping.
Yeah, the big worm's escaping there.
Yeah.
Or flies, whatever.